just to name something that we all do know really, but relationships are of every kind are under strain at the moment. And our marriages are in no way immune from that. COVID-19 has intensified every area of our lives. And so rather than ignore that, we want to, as a church, really kind of lean into that and say, okay, what can we do? And there are all sorts of things we could do, but we know that the marriage course is one amazing way of investing in marriages and strengthening our relationships. And the marriage course is great whether you have just got married and you've been married just a short time, or you've been married your whole lives. For all of us and everyone in between, it's going to be so useful. And it's, do you know what, it's great if you are thinking to yourself, oh, maybe there's a few little bits and pieces that we should talk about, right the way through to knowing that you're someone who has some quite big and significant conversations that need to happen. I think all of us who are married are going to find this a helpful set of conversations. There's going to be benefits for all of us. What does it cover? Well, it's everything from strengthening connection, the art of communication, resolving conflict, the power of forgiveness, good sex, love in action. All of those will be covered. When is it happening? It's the week beginning the 10th of May. So essentially we were going to ask you to just find a time that works for you and your husband or wife, 2 hours that you need at some point in the week. Ideally the same kind of slots, you've got a week to kind of process in between. And we're going to ask you to do that from the week beginning the 10th of May, once a week for 7 weeks. So it's 7 weeks long. You can stream the videos, or we can send you the videos so that you've got it downloaded and ready to go. If your internet is anything like ours, then that will be good to know. But because we want to make it really max out the flexibility of it, we're going to allow you to do that whenever you like in that week. But we'd love to know when you're doing it. And that's for us to keep the momentum up, and so that we can be praying for you. So we've got a whole set of incredible support couples who will be praying for all of us as we do the course. They're going to know when you're doing that course, when you're doing the kind of material, and they're going to be praying for you right at that moment. And those support couples as well, it's worth saying, will be available to pray for you and to talk further if you would like to. If actually you find some of those conversations that come up, actually you've got some whole layers that need a bit more time and unpicking, and you would benefit from talking that over with someone else too. Well then, why not kind of follow up your support couple and see if there's perhaps a conversation that could be had there. They would love to be thinking of you, both as you sit down with a glass of red wine to do the evening and to do the materials and the discussions that come with that, and they'd love to follow up with you if that's appropriate. We're also going to have just some little treats along the way. Now, we are not normally, if we were running something like this, we would be perhaps gathered together in a hall or somewhere that's been set up, or with little meals and desserts. Now, we can't do that at the moment, of course, to state the obvious, but we really love to treat you. And so we're at 3 points along the course. There are going to be these little gifts that appear at your door, and that is for really to remind you that you're doing this with other people, that you're doing it with prayer support, and that you're doing it, and that this is a special time. This is a time to protect and to make make special in some way. And so hopefully that will help you to add a little bit of sparkle to those evenings. So hopefully you'll be looking out for those and looking forward to them. We're going to be purchasing those treats mostly from Global Sisters and from businesses that are supported by Global Sisters. We just thought that would be such a beautiful way to see kind of love in action, that as you guys are investing in your marriages and taking time and to nurture them, that actually we could be investing in incredible women all across Australia of every economic background to start and to own their own economic futures. And the Global Sisters are an amazing project. We will have all heard about it probably at some point, because our very own Heather Thompson is closely involved in Global Sisters and has a huge heart for what they do. So we're going to be supporting Global Sisters. And it's worth saying how much then, what does that look like? So the course is going to be super low cost. We're going to ask for a suggested donation of $40. Now that is purely so that we can treat you and so that we can buy really lovely bits and pieces from Global Sisters. So when you think about that cost, if that's preventative in any way, if that's a barrier to you, then forget it. This is covered for you. It's on us, and don't panic and don't worry. If you're able to pay $40, brilliant, thank you. I hope that'll be a real investment into your marriage and into the lives of some of those global sisters. And if you feel actually you're able to, if you think this is a valuable thing and actually you are able to bless another couple, then why not pay an additional $40 for another couple? We are not trying to make any money of this, just to be clear. That's not what we're trying to do at all. But we just thought what an incredible opportunity and moment that we can be investing in our marriages while investing in others as well. We thought that was a really simple but beautiful thing that we could be doing. So how do you get involved? If you've listened this far, if you're still going at this point, sorry, I could probably said it in half the words, but trying to get all the details out to you. If you are still keen to be involved, then even if you perhaps told me before, why don't you just let us know by commenting below and saying we are in. Now, I say we because this is a marriage course. It does require a conversation with the person you're married to. So rather than commit, I would suggest you have a conversation with your wife or with your husband and ask them whether they think this would be a great thing. If you're both agreed, let us know that you're in below. It's worth letting you know as well that the whole of the staff team are going to get involved in this as well. We're all going to be doing the marriage course, so we're really excited to do it. Many of us have done it previously, but actually I think it's a really great time to kind of delve into the materials again. And so why don't you come on this journey as well? Why don't you come and spend some time nurturing and strengthening your relationships in this rather strange season? Wouldn't that be an incredible kind of fruit of the time that you'd spend time investing in your marriage? So do have a think about it. Let us know if you have any questions and ping me a message. We just invite you to kind of come on the journey. If you do let us know that you're in, we'll add you to a Facebook group, and then all the details kind of week to week will pop up there. So that will make it kind of really simple to kind of communicate going forward. Thank you so much. Have a great day.